Hello, everybody, and welcome to Adobe Live. My name is Flynn, and I'm very happy to be hosting today. And joined with me as our guest today is creator, web designer, brand designer, and educator, let's say, Jeremy Mura. How you doing, mate?
Hey man, how you going? Good to see you
I'm
again.
good. I knew there was a fourth one there somewhere in the back of my head.
Yeah, you're trying to remember. Oh wait.
Yeah, that's it. I wrote it down somewhere. But welcome back to Adobe Live. We had an awesome session yesterday about Creative Cloud Library, so thank you so much for joining us once again.
Oh, good man. It was super fun.
It was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and definitely a couple of things in there that I had to rewind back and check out. And today, this is awesome. I'm super pumped for today because I'll let you explain what you're going to be doing. But I found as a design student, trying to recreate someone else's artwork really showed me actually how limited I was at craft. Like I
Mm.
remember really early on, we had a challenge to recreate artwork, and just trying to figure out all the different ways that you can do things really kind of opened my mind as a designer. I can remember the thing I tried to recreate, and I did such a poor job of it. It actually made me go back and try to relearn craft. And I actually challenged myself lots of times to try to
Mm.
recreate artwork of other people. And trying to do it quickly and efficiently like you do it today. So I'm really looking forward to this. But I'll let you talk more about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you have in
100%.
store for us today?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like when I was younger, I was always trying to reverse engineer how someone did something. And that helped me learn a lot. But
Yeah.
today we're actually going to do three posters, and we're going to limit ourselves to 10 minutes each. So I've got a basketball style poster here. That we have using photography, a bit of like texture, paper, bit of grain. So this is going to be one. And then we've got more of a museum art style poster, more
Yeah.
Scandinavian style, European geometric, a little bit simple shapes.
Yeah.
And then I've got another one more modular,
Yeah.
boxy, type 1 lunar themed.
Mm.
And yeah, we're going to create each one, and I'm going to talk you through it as I'm building it out. And yeah, we're going to be using Illustrator, Photoshop, and a bit of Firefly to get the job done.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, before we get stuck into it, everyone that is watching, if you do have questions, throw it down. We might wait until after the 10 minutes, if depending on the question. But yeah, if you do have any questions as we're flying along through here for Jeremy or myself, please don't hesitate. We're live on Behance and YouTube. And Dark Hours is looking after us with her new moderator powers, so she's very excited. But yeah, shout out in the chat if you're watching live. All right, where do you start? Are we in Illustrator? What's going on?
Yeah, so we're in Illustrator, and I'm going to ask which one you prefer me to do, this one or this one. Um, they're a bit similar, but
Yeah.
what do you think?
Okay. The second one, the one to your right, I think is
All
probably.
right.
I'm going to challenge you a little bit. I think that's a little bit more challenging to do.
Yeah, 100%.
You're like, all right.
They're like, all right. Um, so yeah, for me, these sizes, I just did an A4 size artboard, just to make sure that if I did it too big, I didn't want everything to lag while you're live streaming. But for me, I just start with the background. So again, it just laying down those colors, and then I'm using the eyedropper, and it's really easy to just, I'm going to copy and paste in front here, and then I can eyedrop and just copy the colors like this. So I'm already getting that frame there. And then what I like to do is just look at um, the background. So we've got the colors. Obviously, we've got the text, which is easy to add later, but we've got sort of these textures, and then the main like headline font, and then some images. So I'll go to Firefly. I was downloading some images here, as you can see, and the prompt. Um, so I was going for like a bit of grunge. Oh wait, I forgot to hit the timer. Let me hit the timer there.
Yeah.
So for these ones, I was going for a bit black and white grunge. This one has like a half tone effect, which is really cool. So let me just quickly download these, and I'm gonna just start laying the images out. It's obviously good to, before you start anything, is to like download all your images and try and get your textures and files. So you can see I downloaded a paper texture, as you can see, and a few halftone and grain textures.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna drop these in and just start building. And it's probably not going to be 100% exactly the same.
Yeah,
Another cool,
totally. It's like the similar sort of style. Like you're not going for one accuracy with this sort of thing. And this is something great, like you can try at home. It is a really interesting exercise to try out because sometimes you look at stuff and go, "Yeah, I could do that," but you actually have to try to do it 'cause you'll often look at the details and think, "Oh, actually, there's quite a lot more going on here than you might originally think until you actually get stuck into it." And it's really fun when you find things that you think, "Oh, actually, how did they do that?" And then you try to do it and you can't quite get it the same. And you kind
yeah.
of get a good excuse to kind of muck around and like, what did you say before? Like retroactively try to like deconstruct
Reverse
it.
engineer, yeah,
Reverse engineer
deconstruct,
is the word
yeah,
you used. Yeah, that was good. I like that.
yeah. So I just made a quick mask using the pen tool, and then just to get sort of this um, rough edge. You could also use the effect rough tool as well. That's another way to do it, but it only works for shapes. It's not going to work for an image. So that was one way to just quickly do that. So we've got our images here, and then now I'm going to start overlaying a bit of these textures. So you can see there's like a texture here, a halftone texture.
Yeah, yeah.
For this one, I don't want it to be too rough, so this is already vectorized, so I'm just gonna delete half of that, and we'll bring it to the top.
Is there a particular place you get your textures from, or just all over, or?
A bit of a mix. I used to download them from like Envato Elements, but you can use something like Magnific, which used to be free pick. You can also generate them using Adobe Firefly. Um, and yeah, there's other free sites you can get them, but I typically, yeah, those are the main sites I used to get all the stuff from.
Yeah. And it probably depends on what you're doing as well, right? Like if you're doing commercial work, you can use Firefly stuff for commercial purposes in most
Yep,
cases, I think. And Envato, like if you have a subscription, you can use it in your projects professionally
100%. Yep,
as well, which is something that I think just in case there's any kind of sort of newer people to the design world, like you do have to be a little bit careful about navigating that. If you're just
yep,
doing an exercise for yourself or, something that's not commercial, you can kind of use anything really in most
100%.
cases. In most cases.
Yeah. So I am doing the main text now. So we've sort of got the back going.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
coming together already. It's looking good.
yeah, slowly, slowly. So I'm just duplicating that. That's a fast way to do a sort of drop shadow. And then there's a drop shadow on that. So for this text, I'll select the back text and I'll go appearance and we'll go um, stylize and do a drop shadow, no blur. And maybe we'll just go like 50%. I think that's fine. Maybe offset 6 pixels and we get this effect like this.
Yeah, cool.
And now it's sort of popping and I just need to make, this black is not 100% black. So I just need to expand. It needs to overlap a little bit so you can see it, I think. Oh, actually, you can also add a stroke. So let me go add a stroke and switch to the beige. Um, go to my stroke here. Just do one there, just to make it a bit more readable.
Yeah.
Cool. And then now, what else we got? So a lot of these things are just boxes. We can press M for the rectangle tool. And then press T for the type tool. And I'm just using the font uniform. And I'm just gonna make it like a bit lighter, spread it out a bit. And we can group it. Maybe go a bit medium, smaller.
those little rectangle. They're obviously like replicating that those. I don't even know what they are, but like it was a machine that used to print them out, almost like a label maker, but they were indented. That's
Oh
what it
yeah.
reminds me of a lot. Yeah,
Oh cool.
like a physical sticker that you would stick down. They were like had indented type. Like if you rubbed your hand over it, you could feel it.
Oh. Did you do a lot of print when you were like back in the day?
Yeah, well, when we were in design school, it was, do you want to be a print designer or a web designer? Those are your two options. Seriously. And that's
So
how
good.
the second year of the course was design. I did the digital stuff though,
Yeah. Nice.
but that was seen as like the nerds did the digital stuff and the creative people did like print
Yeah, yeah.
at the time. Not in all
100%.
cases, but like as a generalization.
Yeah.
Like the people who came from computers, who love computers, and then kind of came into design were like, did the digital stuff. Then the people that came from art, who got into design, were more the print ones at the time.
Yeah.
Obviously not the case. Like it's a very siloed kind of way of looking at things, but
Yeah.
that's how it felt at the time anyway.
Yeah. That's cool. One thing, this one has, so for this little, you can see this has like an arrow here. So obviously it's a bit pixelated, but usually I would go to like glyphs and I'll try and find an arrow. So for example,
Yeah, cool.
you just press T for the type tool, select the type, and then double click, and it'll add that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a good trick. I think a lot of people don't know about the glyphs, and it's in the same font, so you're going to get a really nice balanced one rather than drawing it from scratch. Like you could obviously recreate it, but it's going to take you time.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm just slowly adding the text, all the little text parts around it. I've done the sort of the main section, and then we just got to do this text here.
Yeah.
So it's a 91. So so one trick is you duplicate, hold Alt and Shift, and you just change the text. And the cool thing is you can actually use the blend mode. So if I hold Shift, select both of these texts, and then press, if I select and press W,
Yeah.
it's going to do a blend.
Cool.
But you can see that because it's a live font, you can see it's glitches a little bit. So another way,
do it with fonts.
Yeah, I think that's a new thing. But I've done it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it actually has been around for a while. But obviously, because it's live, it's going to be glitchy. So another way is I duplicate, press Control D to duplicate. And then you just go to the transparency panel. And then I'll just hold Shift and scroll down. And I'm going to drop the opacity like this. So I'm going from 10 to 50%, like 10, 90, 80, 70, 60, 40. So you get this fade effect.
Nice.
So you can see how it's sort of fading. So I'm sort of doing my own version. So it starts off like dark and then it fades out. It goes transparent. If you don't want the transparency, then you just go into your swatches and so your color and just drop the tint down.
Right.
Yeah. So this is like the fast way.
And the difference between those two is like one is the transparency is gonna it's becoming more opaque, but if you do the tint, it won't be coming up from behind. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll just make it a bit smaller.
Nice. 20 seconds left, by the way. I'm excited. Does your computer explode once the camera
No, I think it's all right. I think it's all right, man.
Oh, cool. Good.
What else? I think there's one more up here.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
That's really cool. Wow, so fast. Yeah, that's really, really cool. And I think I'm informed that it's a embossed label maker. So
embossed label, cool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I missed a few things, but but yeah, we did that one.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one, yeah?
Yeah, cool. Let's go for it. Awesome.
All right. This one, should we go for the yellow one? Bit different.
Yeah. Yep. yellow. That other one is like super de style, like Bauhaus,
Yeah,
which I
100%.
which I do like. But yeah,
Yeah.
let's go yellow for sure.
All right. So this one, uh, we're gonna go to color and actually, let me just eyedrop that in. All right, oops, timer. All right, timer's on. Now for this one, we can see there's the main photography in the middle, and then we've just got text outlined on the outside. So what I want to do is I want to frame that photo in. So I'm going to draw a box, and we can use really any of these images here. So I'm going to bring it to the front, Control Shift and square bracket, and hold Shift. So we can do this. Now, the thing for this though is I want to select this image and I want to edit in Photoshop. And what I'm going to do.
Sorry, just very quickly, you jumped into Photoshop really quick there. How did you do that?
So I just selected the image and up the top you see edit in Photoshop. I click that button.
Cool. Great. Just so people can see that and you can remind me how to do it as well.
Yeah. And then and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on adjustments.
Yep.
And then obviously you can make any adjustments. But I want to do a gradient map. And we're going to go here and I'm going to go with, we can do oranges, reds, whatever you like. So you can select any of these and it's going to sort of do a dual tone to the design.
Cool.
I think that looks nice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to press save. I'll save it to my downloads folder. Go back to Illustrator. And I'm going to drop that back in. As you can see, I'll just cut it and I'll just paste it on top here. Cool. So now we've got the image. We could have done the yellow if we want. So maybe we can change it up. We can go like this.
You can change the color. You can stray from the color if you like.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got that now. I'm just going to go for the text. We're going to find a nice font. Something bold. Go type, change case, go title case.
Nice.
And we've got the navy blue, but I think what we're going to do is and usually what I do is lock the background as well. Usually you can go to layers and create a background layer. And so you drag it up to or you drag it down to the layer and you can lock that. So now that background won't be in the way.
It's always useful.
100%. I'm going to I'm going to adjust I'm trying to adjust the mask here.
Do you ever lock an object like with the Command 2 or Control?
Yeah, 100%. I always do.
Yeah.
Lots of times.
I might have been you actually that was doing a live stream where you did that. That's one of my favorite things I've picked up in the last little while.
Yeah.
From Adobe Live when someone was doing it. They're like, you can just lock an object. I was like, what? It's like, is this a new feature? And apparently it'd been around for
for a while, yeah.
Yeah. But for those that might not know, if you select an object, because obviously the way that there's lots of ways to do all this sort of stuff, but something I've found always really useful in Illustrator since learning it was just select the
quick lock.
Command 2, and it's just a really quick lock, especially if you need to do something on the top, and then you can just unlock it and then that's it. But
yeah,
a little one.
Yeah, it's just good when you're quickly moving through things. And so I've got some text here. I'm going to press P for the pen tool. We'll drop a quick line, and then I'm just duplicating it. It lagged there a little bit, but now I'm just typing out the text. Obviously, you could do it even faster and like pre-have the text. Like you can use AI to extract the text from the image. That's another way to learn, and then just play with it there.
Right. Where would you do that?
You can use, whatever, GPT or Claude or whatever, just screenshot and say, extract the text from this design, and then it'll just give you the text, copy and paste. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Interesting. So I've seen the website stuff. Like now it's just like instantly copy like the code from basically code from a website, put it into anything, and it's just like one-to-one.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Damn, I know this happens to you all the time. You said it yesterday, but what's that font? I like that 7.
It's BN Kendall from Brandon Nickerson.
That's cool.
It's a nice
speed racer kind of like late 60s, like
I
don't know, give me that kind of.
So for this text, I'm gonna drop it on the side, and you can see it's got a bit of a transparency. So I'm gonna, most likely it's color dodge, as you can see. Yeah. Adds a nice effect. You could also do probably overlay to get this effect, as you can see. And then we can even duplicate it if you want to make it even more brighter. And then you could like do something like this, like whatever you really want. You can do some weird stuff. And then we got a nice box here. I'll stick with this navy color. I just want a bit more darker, a bit more purpley blue. And then we can copy this stoneware vase 1962. Oh, well, it's not a vase, it's a chair. Maybe I just go velvet chair. Make up something. And we're going to use this font is just Geist regular.
Yep.
I'm just pumping up the kerning there. So space bar to get that space. You can also, sometimes you can also do double space if you want, or you can use Alt to like custom kern it spacing.
Alt and the left and right arrows.
Yeah. For example, if you want to adjust the baseline, you see this. If we go back to the design, you can see it's got a dot in the middle. So what I'll do is just quickly, I'll do a full stop and then Shift Alt and then tap up to get it into the middle there.
Right, nice.
So that's just a quick way to do that.
Someone's asking in chat, what's the poster for? So Jeremy's doing some speed runs. So you notice there's a clock in the top left-hand, or a timer in the top left-hand corner. And Jeremy is recreating these posters live. And I might dare say you are improving on this poster a little bit. I kind of like your version a bit more.
That's good.
Which is cool. I think the font is, and the color is doing a lot of lifting here. It's really cool. Yeah, so that's what's up.
All right, I'm gonna quickly do you want to do like sort of the tape effect.
Yeah.
You just drop the transparency, and then if we go to appearance panel, you go FX, and then you just still drop shadow, stylize, drop shadow. This one has a bit of a blur. Um, but it didn't work. Oh, there we go. It's working now. Does it have the? Oh, it does have the drop shadow.
Yep, subtle, as all good drop shadows should be.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll just tape it like this. Even though it's on the outside. I think that's basically it.
Yeah,
There is
your
a bit of
time
a
is up
gradient
as well.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
time is
cool.
up.
Time is up. It looks really good. Like I said, I think I might even prefer it.
That's good.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
Crazy fast.
Cool. All right. Next up, next challenger.
Yeah. Okay, there's a lot more elements going on in this one.
Yeah, this one's a lunar themed Apollo mission. So I'm gonna drop that background in. So let's just take a look quickly. Yeah, it's modular, lots of like monotype. Got some grids here. Less images, but more like blocks.
Yeah.
So let's restart the timer and we'll start. So first thing I notice, you see there's grain in the background, or there's grain on all of it, but what I can do here is go effect, go to, is it pixelate? No, we want to go to texture and go grain. And so you can do this in, I'm going to just add grain. You can change to like sprinkles or enlarged or whatever you want. Regular or soft will do. So I'm going to go soft intensity. I don't want to go too high. But you can see it adds that bit of noise, bit of grunge.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to start building the blocks out. So you can see the orange blocks. They're all just like basically rectangles. So what I'm going to do is I've got my smart guides on so you can see how it snaps. You can do Control U to do those. And I'm just going to start doing this. Alt and Shift. Rotate when I need to. Change the color. And so it's doing all this heavy lifting with the spacing for me.
Yeah.
How it's snapping.
Nice.
You can see. And then what I'm going to do for this grid, I'm going to show you a cool tool. I don't know if you ever use it, but you see this
I'm curious to see how
grid
you
on the side. Hold on. It's the polar grid. Let me just change the stroke. There we go. So you can do that.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how you get the strokes really fast.
Yeah, I would have had to manually do that, I think. Like do the lines, like do a box and then do all the line work and then
Yep.
copy, paste, rotate, and then do that, which would take a lot longer.
Yeah. This one's a bit smaller. I'll scale that. I can always just duplicate. Cool. And let me go back. Got the image now that I got from Firefly. Continue building the blocks out. This one has like a asterisk and a circle, so we can just go like circle, and then I can eyedrop the there, press T for the type tool. You can do an asterisk and just make it this big. Then I outline it.
Nice. Yep.
We could do something like that. And then we've got some, what else? More just little blocks here.
think of what this kind of layout design would be. Because obviously it's grid based, but it's not like Swiss. It's not quite bento box. It's like something else. I always find it interesting. I don't know if you're on this subreddit, like graphic design subreddit, like every now and then.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, it's very popular now. You probably see it as well, where people say, "Hey, what's this style?"
Yep.
And I think it's mostly people trying to use AI to generate stuff.
Yeah.
So the sub doesn't like that very much, as you can imagine. But
Of course.
you know, but it is interesting because there's some people on there, because I often see it and I think, well, I'm going to guess what I think it might be. I'm pretty sure I would call it this. And I'm often very surprised at how deep like some people's understanding and knowledge of like the history of graphic design is. And then they'll kind of be far more specific than what I think.
Yep. There's a lot of people who know more. Yeah. Usually the older people know the styles, but even me, like when I find something that I'm not sure, I'll just like look it up. Like, what style is this?
Yeah. Finding myself trying to do that a little bit more because I think I have like a very surface level understanding of it, but I want to get a little bit deeper, I think.
Yeah, I think because we're used to like corporate design, like branding, just simple, where there's like Y2K and Scandinavian and brutalist, minimalist.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, all the stuff.
And there's often like sub genres around that, and then it's like mixtures of things, right? Where it's like, well, this is kind of brutalist, but you've got, you know, this sort of inspiration involved here as well. That sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. What else? I need to move all this way. You can see you've got like this pie chart.
Oh yeah.
Now, where is the... No, it's not this one. I don't think I have it. Here we go. There we go. So we've got the pie chart, and then you can just do 1 and then 2 or something. Wait. I haven't used it in a while. Whoops. Let me just go let me click the tick. There we go. You have to put it in the little table before it you can use it. Let me expand that. Then I'll change the colors now. So I'm just clicking off it and selecting off it. So we've got using the direct selection tool. So we've got that. Now I'm going to use Geist Mono. All caps to get this look here. Okay, 20 July 1969. Bring the baseline down. I'll just duplicate that. And then I'll copy this text. So I'm just typing out the text. It also helps to have a mechanical keyboard if you don't have one. I think it helps.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just the typing is like more precise, I guess. And I have a, I don't know. For me, I have a low profile, so it's quicker to type. I don't have to lift my fingers as much. So
Really?
you type faster, yeah.
I have a mechanical keyboard over there, but that's for computer games. I hate designing on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just use the Apple, like
The Apple keyboard? Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's a low profile as well. It's, I think.
Oh, is that when the keys are like very shallow? Is that what the low profile means?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, my mechanical one, the caps are like 2 centimeters high. Like it's really high. It's like you
Yeah.
bash it.
Yeah, I used to have one like that, but I realized it was not as fast and stuff.
Yeah, you can kind of get caught when you're trying to do lots of shortcuts and things. I found so it
Yeah.
slows me down a lot trying to design on there. So there's a question here about is it necessary to use a grid system? So yeah, so Jeremy could have used a grid system if you wanted to make it perfect. I don't think we're trying to make it one-to-one perfect
Yeah,
though.
nah.
But yeah, any thoughts on using a grid system for something like this?
Um, yeah, like I'm not a big fan of grids and as much. Like I'm not. I just find it like you don't necessarily need it. But yeah, if you want that if you're going for a modular style, 100%, it would be better. Um, like you do like how many columns you want, you can adjust.
Nice. The quick duplication.
Yeah, time's up.
Yeah, oh yeah, you are. Your time is up. I think just though. I saw it a second ago and it was still time is
Yeah.
just. Yeah.
I did most of it, but I just don't have a lot of the text, little shapes. You got little triangles here, little circles, and the text you just
Yeah.
added in to make the complexity.
Yeah.
But overall, it's the concept is there. So
That's awesome.
yeah. What should we do next? We got more time.
Got a little. I don't know if we do. We have. Yeah, we could probably do. We could probably do one more.
Um, let's see if I can find an image or something.
Okay. We do have. So we have another live stream for everyone at 1 o'clock in our time. So it's like 23 minutes away.
Oh, cool.
We need to get set up between it. So yeah, you could probably do one. You could probably do one more. I think we'll have time for that.
All right, let's see what we got.
I think the grunge one, I think, was my favorite. I don't know about chat. I think that first one was pretty impressive. Like it was very quick. I think it lends itself really well to this style of like bashing things out. If you have like the permission to be a bit more playful, so something like grungy, like something a little bit, I don't know if playful is the right word, but not trying to be too specific. Like lends itself to this. And we were talking beforehand as well, Jeremy and myself, just about how this is a really, really useful exercise for designers. It's also good to get out of your comfort zone. Like if you look at your portfolio and you think, you know what, all my work kind of looks pretty similar. This is a really good exercise as well, just to try to find some work that you might emulate. Don't put it in your portfolio if you're copying it too much. But just to kind of practice, like getting a little bit out of your comfort zone and trying different things, and like maybe you have no texture in your artwork and everything's looking too crisp. It's like, cool, like go research some like magazine style designs from skateboarding or band posters from the 90s and stuff like that. And just try to emulate it a little bit before, and then jump in and start creating from scratch. It's always good.
Yeah, 100%. It's the best way to practice. Just copy and obviously don't claim it as your own work, but copy and learn.
Yeah.
So I'm just, I found a just quick typographic poster. You can see how it's got some intersection with the shapes and stuff. So I thought that would be cool. So I'm just doing all these circles, and I'm just going to quickly hold shift, select all the circles, and we're going to group it together. I'm going to duplicate the frame here, Control C, Control F, and then select shift, and you can see it will select the circles, and then I'll press my shortcut for clipping mask. So that's one way to quickly do it.
Nice.
But the thing is though, if I want to edit like the text now, it's going to be just going to paste it there. Just going to do all right. What's a bold font? Let's maybe go Switzer. Extra bold should be cool. We've got the W here. I'm going to outline this text and...
Yeah, because it's an interesting one because it's not stretched. It's extended the middle.
So I'll just quickly use the pen tool and just add points like this on the path.
Yep.
Then I'll select that and then extend it.
Stretch it out. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And then bring this up. Let me add, so you just add a next to that so it's on that, so it has something to anchor to. And then I'm just going to make it higher like this. And I can adjust this. It's not going to be perfect, but it's probably better if I found a proper font. Oh, it's looking bad, but I'll just leave it like that.
Bit of artistic license there, I think, because you can go with that for the whole.
Yeah, oh, of course. You could take the whole time. Yeah. This one would be similar as well. Hold Alt and I'm just gonna do that. Just the points. So even if you don't have the exact font, you can customize. And now what I'm going to do is select this and just bring it behind the circles like this. And then I'm going to ungroup those circles because, yeah, it's just going to be easier for me to,
yeah,
I'm going to put this.
They need to, not be connected so you can move them into different layers.
And then if I want to cut it off, the other method is just quickly to cut this off with the shape builder tool. So now I've got that circle like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So cool. We've got that little thing working. And then just going to type out the rest of it. Type out play. The rest is duplicated. Then you can just hold shift and rotate like that. If you go to the corner. And then we got, we've got another R here. So it's all about rotating. And flipping. So we've got all the main text and then we've got some text here. You can just go. I'll go let's go regular. Type out some text.
Numbers always make things look official.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the ampersands. Ampersands.
Nice.
Okay. I'm going to outline this text, Control Shift O, and you can see this text. I want to ungroup this word. So now we've got all these letters to play with. So then I can go like this. And then we've got the L like this. Bring that up.
Just
right.
All three of those forward.
Yeah, I was holding Shift and can do this, and then the Y like this. And if I want to extend it, I can quickly make sure I'm not selecting this font down here. Extend that.
Nice.
That front of the R there. Bring all this down. Make this smaller. I'm gonna cut this off. Shape builder tool. Um, so we're going to bring that circle above the K, so you can see the K is here. And we've got a few other ones to do. So there's this one here. So ungroup, Control Shift G, ungroup that. Bring this forward. Bring this circle here, and so that this is on the T is on top and the S is on the bottom there. And then that R is very covered. Once again, we can cut this off like that.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach, like when the text is upside down and it's a repeat of what's on the top. The designer's obviously being like, well, the bottom is more decoration, like you don't actually, it doesn't have to be legible. So they're a bit more liberal with covering up like the negative space, so it's harder to read. Whereas at the top, you can read that work, rest, play really easily.
Yeah. Then there's this section here. Control, and I'm going to just bring that T below. So if you just hold Control and hold the left square bracket, it'll bring it down.
It brings it down a level each time, doesn't it? Each time you tap it.
Yeah.
And there's another one that just sends it all the way to the back.
Yeah. If you hold Shift and do it, it'll send it all in one go.
Yeah. Cool. It's one of those shortcuts that I don't know until I look down and try to do it, you know?
Yeah. And I think this, I'll just cut that off. You can see I just chopped it.
Yeah.
The shape builder tool again. Bring this up. Cool. Time's up.
Nice. Yeah, time is up. For the poster, but also the stream. This is awesome. Yeah, favorites in chat. Dark Hours, I think, is saying that this might be their favorite one.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. It's an interesting approach. I would have done the type first, and then the circles. It's interesting. You went to circles first and then did the type around it.
Yep.
That's interesting. Just like, because of course there's like 100 different ways. Well, maybe not 100.
Oh yeah.
Probably a dozen different ways that you could approach like stuff like
100%. Yeah.
Just where your brain goes. Really cool. And if we could have a quick little recap of the other two as well, just so everyone can have a look. Maybe people missed the first ones.
Basketball.
Cool. Yeah,
one.
That's my favorite one.
I like this one too. I just like the layers and stuff. We did this one.
It sounds cool because I think you, like, in a way, you improved on the on the previous design. No offense.
Yeah.
Of course, just a personal.
Wasn't too fancy, this one.
Yeah, it's cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, and this one, I think someone was saying, this is about the Apollo missions. Yeah, I think the giveaway was some of the dates and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool.
And then this one.
There we go.
Cool.
Very cool.
Lots of fun. Thanks so much. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was amazing. Yeah, it's always great to watch and see how quickly you can create this stuff. And I think it's, again, great exercise for people to do. Get out of your comfort zone, sit down, do a little bit of design. I need to remind myself to do a bit of design every now and then when my work is doing other things too often.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a really cool exercise to do. Don't they look great together? Amazing. And they're all very different.
Yeah.
Cool. No, don't cover that up. Don't cover that cool color up. I like it too much. Were you just putting a little clipping mask on it or something?
Oh, and then the square got lost. It was disappearing.
Oh, the square disappeared. Okay, yeah, put that back.
Yeah.
All right, great. Jeremy Mura,
Amazing.
everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Lots of fun.
And thank you everybody for watching live. We are back in 10 minutes with Annika Agarwal. So there's been a lot of movement within ChatGPT and Claude and Adobe integration. So we're going to be exploring that. So if that's your bag, stay tuned. We'll see you in 10 minutes. And thank you again, Jeremy. And we'll see you next time on Adobe
Thank you so
Live
much.
Asia Pacific. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.